Don't know. Let's see here. Go down like that. There we go. Let me log on and see if you guys can hear me or see me. I don't think there's anybody on right now, so I'm just talking to myself, but that's okay. Let's see.
When you shop Wayfair, you get big deals for your home every day.
Can you guys hear me? I don't know who's here. There's one person on.
When you shop Wayfair, you get big deals for your home.
Hi, Maria. Thank you. Good morning. Can you guys hear me? I don't know who's here. Okay, I can hear myself. It's on delay though. Okay. I just decided to go live today for no reason at all, just to be here with you guys. I have a lot of orders to do and it motivates me to get more done. I only have like an hour and a half or so before I have to leave, but I figured I could go live for an hour and a half and then I can come back on later if I wanted to, or if you guys want me to. So for now, we're just gonna get to work for the time that I have. I'm watching on the TV, hopped on the phone to say hello. Hello, hello. How was the cruise? The cruise was awesome. But it's one of those things where you need a vacation after your vacation because there was so many kids. It was amazing though. The kids loved it and that was the best part because it was for them. So it was awesome. And they're already begging to go back again. So at least we know they enjoyed it. But yes, definitely one of those things where you need a vacation after your vacation. Okay, so I have lots of orders to do. I have some in front of you guys that you can't see, I don't think. No. And then I have all of these to do. I've already prepped everything. So like the rompers, I've already put on the stabilizer. I've already cut all the waistbands. And then for the leggings, I've already pretty much, I think, gone through and have sewn them together so that I could just attach them. And for the most part on all of them, I've already put all the sizing tags on except for the ones in these baskets right here. And this huge order that I've cut, I haven't prepared yet. So this one I will do hopefully in a little bit, depending on how far we get. So I am going to chat with you guys. I have my iPad up here. If you have any questions, just highlight my name like normal so I can see you have a question. Otherwise, I'm just probably going to be working because I need to get these orders out. But I appreciate you guys all being here. And hopefully the sound and the picture is okay. Let me know. It didn't let me connect the first time because it just said you can't connect right now. So hopefully my internet is good and not lagging, but let me know as always if it is. Hey Sonia, Naomi, everyone who's here. It doesn't really show me who's here. Let me see. I'm on my iPad, so I don't know if that makes a difference. But these are my new headbands that I've launched, you guys. I'm doing them in every print that I have. I launched them in the Easter prints just because I thought that was a really cute idea for Easter. But these are now on the site, and I'm going to be making them in every color or every print that I have. So I'm working on that right now. I tried doing a mock-up so that I wouldn't have to just make every single one that I have, but the mock-ups for the headbands don't really look right to me anyway, because you can't make them. Fabric is really hard to do unless you're doing like a straight t-shirt and you're just putting the prints on there, or your sayings or whatever you're doing. Mock-ups are fine, but for actual, like, you know, clothing that have like ruffles or knots and stuff, it's really hard to do a mock-up for to make it look realistic. So I'm in the process of just making all of these. So it's going to take a little bit, but every time I do one, I'll just upload it. But they're really easy. I didn't want to do my hair today, so it's nice to just throw it back. Okay, let's see here. Where are we at? Where are we at? Dun, 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 dun. Where's the other part? Okay, so this one only got like halfway done. Let's turn this light on. By the way, I have started working out again and I'm so sore. I can like barely bend over. I had to cancel my next day workout because I was too sore. So yeah. If I look funny when I bend over, it's because my legs hurt so bad. I'm gonna move this over here because you guys can't see me on the other side. So this is where I need to cut more. I barely have any in here, but this is my poly mesh stabilizer that I use for my rompers. Whenever I have a really big order, like that one was fine because it was like basically all leggings. I just rolled them up in there, but this one had a bunch of different items. So I like to use these baskets if I have like a bigger order. I've been getting a lot of big orders instead of like 1 or 2 items. They're like, there's a lot. So each order takes me a good amount of time to do, but it's good. It's good. So on all of my rompers, I use this poly mesh, the no-show stabilizer. I really like it because it's soft, but it gives me good, it stabilizes the fabric really good for the buttons that I use, the cam snaps. This isn't ready yet. Hold on, let me see here. If I can get the chat filter, I want to do all messages. There we go. So what are you guys up to today? Are you working? Are you just watching? What's going on? How have you guys been? I feel like I haven't been on here in like, what has it been, like 3 weeks again? The time goes by so fast. Like, I feel like you can't even breathe, and then it's like a month later. That's the front. This is my new Easter print for this year. It's Honey Bunny. So once again, I didn't get my, it was like a small Easter lunch because I didn't really get everything, I didn't get anything listed, honestly, except the headbands. But people that saw the headbands have messaged me.
Hey, I'm running up there.
Okay, cool.
Does 11 work for you?
Yeah, I put my alarm for like 10:45 so I can get ready to leave.
Start signing off?
Yep.
All right.
Love you.
I love you.
Bye.
Bye.
So what was I saying? I forgot.
Sorry.
It's okay. Oh yeah, my Easter lunch. So people were messaging me about the fabric because they saw it on Instagram, because I didn't promote it or anything like that because obviously I went on the cruise. I haven't had time because I've been busy with orders and stuff. So I didn't have time to do my Easter launch this year, which is unfortunate because it was so cute. But people who did see the headband prints were like, oh, did I miss the launch or something? So I had to explain to them that no, I just didn't do it this year, unfortunately. But if you see a print you like and you want to order like a romper or a skirt or leggings or whatever you see that I make, if you want to order that in a specific Easter print that I didn't get to put out, just put it in the notes in your checkout that you want that print. So I have done obviously quite a few of the print, but in a different way this year. So there's always a way to do it. Like if I don't have time to specifically launch something, I'll still be able to sell the print. It just won't be as massive as it should have been. So Next year, I'll have this uploaded and ready to go for next year. But yeah, so don't get discouraged if you can't. I get discouraged sometimes when I'm like, oh my God, that was going to be so cute and so good, but I didn't have time to do it. You're also running your own business and trying to do all these other orders and stuff too. So if you don't get, you know, something launched when you want to, just try again next time. It happens to me often because I am busy with just regular orders. So I have things in mind that I want to do, but if I don't absolutely get to it, I don't like get down on myself about it too much, because it is really hard to do it all at one time and by yourself. So just keep going. There are other ways to go around it. Like, that's why I did the headbands in the print, because I thought that at least I could sell these with that print, since I didn't get my whole launch done. This table's like coming apart. So yeah, just take it one step at a time. What is your workout routine, if you don't mind me asking? It's okay if you don't. Oh, I don't really care. Yeah, you guys can ask me anything. So I am still a member at Lifetime Fitness, but I haven't had the time to go. Time is a huge issue for me right now. So making time to go there was not, if I didn't have I used to have a personal trainer and she moved, so I don't have one anymore. So anyway, making the time to go there was really hard for me. So I decided to join Orange Theory. So now I just started Orange Theory on Tuesday. I went Monday, signed up. So I signed up for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday of this week, because I want to go 3 days a week. But because I haven't done a workout like that in quite some time, I used to be a member of Orange Theory years ago, and quite frankly, I was in the best shape of my life, but I haven't done that in probably 4 or 5 years. So I decided to go back to that. But man, they don't care if it's your first day or if it's your first year going. Like, they don't, you go at your own speed there. Like, it all goes on your heart rate. So I had a hard workout and I was good. Like, I made it through the whole class. I was totally fine, but I knew that I was going to be so sore because I hadn't worked out like that in a long time. And I was like, I don't know if I'm able to go tomorrow. Like, you need a day to rest in between. That's why, like, from next week on, I'm going to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because you need a day in between to rest. And so yesterday I was supposed to go again, and I could not. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't even bend over my thighs. We did so many squats and lunges that my legs hurt so bad I could barely bend over. Like, even to go to the bathroom, I was like holding, I couldn't like bend over. I was so sore. So anyway, I canceled yesterday's workout and I feel better today. I'm still sore, but tomorrow I'll be able to go. So it's Orange Theory, and I do that 3 times a week, or I'm going to be doing it 3 times a week. So I'm excited for that because it's only an hour. You're in and out. I get up early though to go because I have the kids' school and stuff like that. So I've scheduled my workouts at there's a 5 o'clock a.m. or a 6:15. I'm probably going to start doing the 5 a.m. because I did the 6:15 and it was kind of a rush to get back and get the kids ready and stuff. So I'm probably going to have to do the 5 o'clock class. But it gets me going. It gets me going for the day, and I can come in here and work and be productive and then be ready for bed at 8:30 when the kids go down at 8. So I can be ready to go to bed at 8:30, be up in the morning to work out, and then be on for my day. So I think it'll work out good. I just have to get into the routine because I haven't been in the routine for a while. So it's all about routine. But I just needed something to like motivate me and just get me going for the day because I've been so busy that I'm like struggling. I'm tired because I work so much, and then I have the kids, I watch my niece, like it's just busy days. So you need something to like keep you motivated. I didn't do that all the way. So anyway, I spent all day one day cutting, and now I gotta sew everything. So Good morning to everyone. Bernie, good morning, Bernie. It is so hard. Hey, Angela. Yeah, it's just, once you get on a routine, you're good. But getting into that routine is hard. Like I said, I have a membership at Lifetime, and I had a personal trainer for months. And when I have an appointment, I never miss my appointments. So if I have an appointment scheduled, I'm gonna go. And that's just how I live my life. And so if I don't have an appointment, I'm like, oh, you know, I'll just go tomorrow or whatever, you know, you kind of put it off. So it took a lot for me to cancel my workout yesterday, but I like legit couldn't move. So I had to cancel it. I was like, I'm not going to be, like I said, they don't care if it's your first day or your 100th day. They just keep going. So I'm like, I'm not going to be the one that's like, oh, I can't move. So I didn't go. I didn't want to embarrass myself. But it's nice because it's 1 hour in and out, you're done, and you can get on with your day. So that's what's nice about it. I did it like 5 years ago, before we lived at this house, and it was after Cameron was born, before I got pregnant with Andrew. And I did that combined with the Whole30, and it really changed me. I don't necessarily do the Whole30 ever. I haven't done it again since the first time, like strict. The first time I did the Whole30, it was completely strict. Like no sugars, no nothing. But this, like when I do it now, I don't like, I'm not like really strict on it. Like I'll eat healthy and stuff, but I don't, if I want like a snack or something, that's fine. That's the front, that's the back. Speaking of that, I don't know where I put my coffee. I still drink my coffee. I drink black coffee now though. I don't go to Starbucks anymore. I stopped doing that months ago. We got a new coffee maker. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It's Jura or Jera. It's the Jura, I think is what it's called. Super duper duper expensive, but in the long run you save money on going to Starbucks or wherever you go for coffee. And I just drink it black. It's the best coffee. It tastes so good. But this machine does everything. I haven't explored with it because I don't want to like put all these sugars and foam and stuff in my coffee anymore. So I just drink it black. But my daughter, she does do the whole like lattes and stuff like that with it. So she has fun with it. It depends on what coffee beans you get though. Like coffee beans like change the flavor of everything, in my opinion. Is that camera setting okay for you guys? I put it up there because there's really no room over here. I mean, I can put it on the ground and face it more towards the machine if you want to see what I'm doing and not look at my face. Let me know. Also, I have had a lot of people ask me about the tagless, my DTF tags, my labels that I make, these ones that I put on my clothing. If you guys are interested in those, I have a link or like a tab in my website on Shopify, not Etsy. So it's under the custom orders, the DTF custom orders, and then you just upload your tag and then I can make them from there. Just let me know the size, but create them in Canva or wherever you want, Photoshop, and save them as a PNG. And then you can upload your PNG straight on my website. So a lot of people have been asking, how do I do that? So I just wanted to let you guys know how to do that. What am I working on? I'm working on just orders. So I need to get these Easter orders out because Easter is coming up real quick, but just regular orders from, I mean, I don't do like all Etsy orders and then all website orders. I just combine them. I cut them all. I print them all at the same time. Every morning I come in, I print both off of each one, and then I just cut and then put them together. So like they're mixed in together. So I'm just working on orders. This is a romper right here that I'm working on specifically. This is my new honey bunny print for Easter. How do you set the website to allow it upload? Okay, so you have to, okay, with Shopify, you can pretty much do anything you want, but you have to purchase apps. So like if you go into Shopify, you can search, like go to the apps on the like right hand or left hand side, and you'll be able to search whatever you're wanting to do. So I just searched uploading a PNG. And then it'll give you all these apps that you can purchase or you can try for free or, you know, whatever the case may be. So I just researched and read reviews on different apps that Shopify offers, and I chose one that allowed me to have a certain amount of uploads a month and like for them to just be able to upload a PNG on a certain listing. So under my custom listing, I downloaded that app and then I was able to put that in my listing. It's hard to explain. If you need more info on that, you can message me on Instagram and I can do like a short video for you on it. But basically Shopify, you can do any app, like if you need something. So like for all of my listings, I have multiple like sizes and stuff. So I got an app that allowed me to put in as many different variants as I wanted. I also have an app for gift wrapping. So you just have to check or search whatever you're looking for. Like I wanted to offer gift wrapping because I do that on Etsy. Etsy automatically lets you do gift wrapping as an option, but Shopify doesn't. So I had to purchase an app for it. But it's yearly. I just paid for it yearly. And I mean, there are pros and cons for each site. So Etsy has it on there. You pay for it through all of your listing fees and whatnot. Shopify, you pay for it separately as an app. So it all comes out to the same to me, I think. But yeah, so every single listing that I have, I offer gift wrapping on. And it's just something that you upload while you're doing your listing, and it automatically shows up on the checkout page. And so when they go to check out, they can choose gift wrapping or whatever. You can put it on whatever page you want. Happy Thursday. Hey, Marissa. I'm excited to see what this looks like. You know, it's so funny because a romper is a romper, right? But I still feel like when you do different prints, they all look different. It's the same romper, but when you have a new print, it's so exciting to see what the romper is going to look like, or the legging, or the skirt, or whatever you make, what it's going to look like in that new print. Do you guys agree? Maybe it's just me and I'm weird, but I've been making rompers for however many years, and I still get excited when I make a new print or buy a new print to see what it's going to look like. What are you guys working on? Yes, I get excited, especially if a mock-up wasn't done. Yes. I know. Just because, I mean, I don't ever get tired of my prints, I don't think. Because obviously you pick them because you like them and you think they're so cute. Some of them I phase out and some of them I keep. Most of the prints that I've ever had, I still have. Only like a handful I don't have anymore because they keep selling. So again, I always say this, why would you get rid of something if it's selling? I don't know. That's just how I feel. But if I notice I haven't sold it in a really long time, then I'll try something new. But most of them I have and I've kept because they just constantly sell. So there's so many people in the world that not everyone's going to see your stuff at the same time. That's how I think of it. Like the carrot print, my OG carrot print that I've had forever, for like 3 years now. For not Christmas, for Easter, 3 years in a row, I've kept it. Because usually for holidays, I like to get my, okay, so here, let me take this back. My day-to-day prints, I usually just keep all of them. My holiday prints, I get new ones every year, and I keep like 1 or 2 of the old ones, depending on how they sold. My carrot print that I've had for 3 years now is always so popular that like I haven't gotten rid of it for 3 years now. I've had it for Easter. And this lady messaged me just yesterday because she's like, oh my gosh, I am so late to this. Can I still get this by Easter? And I'm like, yes, you can, just do priority shipping. So anyway, I said, because I didn't list my new Easter prints. I was like, I think the one that you want is so super cute, but I wanted to offer you some of my new prints as well because I didn't have time to list them. Here are some pictures of what they look like. And she was like, those are so cute. She was like, but I had my eye on this one first, so I'm just going to go ahead and order these ones. It's like, totally fine, just wanted to give you the option. So like, some prints are just super popular and are going to be, and keep them until they're not. Because like, if you're making money on it, then why would you get rid of it? So that's how I feel also about my bell bottom print, the groovy one. I have sold so many of those groovy prints that like, honestly, I'm like, oh my God, can I just like find a new print that is similar, but just so I don't have to look at those same colors every single day, all day long. But everyone likes that one. There's something about it, the colors or something. Because I've tried to find like a periwinkle colored one or like a pink one or something different. Same sort of like floral, because that one's so popular. I just wanted something different. I haven't found one. I don't know if I will. But that one, people like that one. You'll find certain prints that just people like. And it's funny because it's not even the ones that you get and you're like, oh, this is going to be a really good one. Usually I'm like, the really good ones aren't the good ones. It's funny how that works. Okay, there's that. I need to finish it. This is the skirt, but I haven't finished it yet. So I already prepped it. I serged it. I just need to hem it and then do everything else to it. But so that's what I'll do is I do everything over here first and then I put it in a pile and then I go to the next machine. Do you sell your acrylic patterns? I don't sell my acrylic patterns, but I have a link to the lady who makes acrylic patterns, if that makes sense. What are these ones? The bell bottoms, I think. This is my hip hop. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it says hop with daisies. I haven't prepared this one yet, so this goes to this. This goes to this. Ugh. $12 to $18. Sorry if you can hear that. My husband's bringing in the trash can, apparently. Ugh. So I like to put my tags on before I sew the outfit together. It's just easier because once you put a waistband on, it's really hard to get it like flat because it's like kind of scrunched up. So yesterday, like after I cut everything, I lay everything out order by order, obviously, and put the tag on it. And then I just let it cool because they're a cold peel. I have, however, if you do order prints from me, I have transitioned over to a warm peel. I really liked the cold peel, but unfortunately, of course, like everything else, they discontinued the film that I really fell in love with using. So I can't get that film anymore. So I had to experiment and try different films and whatnot. So I found a warm peel that works exactly the same as the cold peel, except you just don't have to wait as long to peel it. And when they say hot peel or warm peel, you still have to wait a few seconds for it to peel it, because I tried to like peel it right away and you can see the ink comes up with it. So you just have to wait like 20-30 seconds. It doesn't have to be cold, but you have to wait to let it adhere to the fabric, and then you can peel it. But you don't have to wait till it completely cools. Like this one, you have to wait until it's completely cold or cool. Let me grab. I just have to say 100% recommend Amber transfers. Aw, thank you so much, Rebecca. You're so sweet. You've tried the warm peel, right? Yeah, I think you have. I am really upset that they got rid of that cold peel. And I have... So what happened was they discontinued, it's the same brand, but it's like, kind of like if the same brand has like, I don't know how to explain it. So it was STS, if you guys know what printer that, it's a printer brand, or like it's a film brand. And I had ordered just the original one from the beginning. And then when I went to go reorder it, it's the same brand, but it was called like L2 or something. I don't know. So it was like a different label. And it was just more oily. Like it got super oily. I didn't do anything different. Like I just didn't like it. So I reordered, making sure that on the website, it was the same exact picture, everything of the one that I liked. And I ordered like 2 cases of it because I was like, I just want this one. And it came and it was the same L2. And I'm like, what the heck? Like, I didn't order this one. So I reached out to the guy that I speak with who helped me with my printer and everything. And he said, yeah, it's because they discontinued it. And I'm like, well, now I'm stuck with all this film that I can't use. So anyway, the way that I'm going to do it is people who actually order physical shirts with DTFs, I'll use it here in the shop so I don't have to waste it. Because if I print it and use it right away, it's fine. It's the fact of printing it and shipping it out. Everyone lives in different states, and it's just different, humidity and stuff. So that is what affects it with the oils. So I'll still be able to use it. I'll just have to use it here in shop. But if you order transfers from me, I'll be sending you warm peel ones. And I have instructions and all that on there. It's super nice. I actually think it's softer than the cold peel, because with the cold peel it's like a little bit thicker of a print, it's more vinyl-y, I guess. I don't know. The warm peel is just softer to me. Oh yeah, I remember. Yep, every heat press is different. I've had to get used to my new one. I love this Fusion IQ. It's awesome. It is, however, it gets a lot hotter than my other one. So I was just used to my other one because I'd used it for so long. So now I just had to adjust my, you know, temperatures and stuff. But yeah, every heat press is different. I still have to go Easter shopping for my kids. I feel like every holiday is just popping up on us like crazy. I can't believe it's already Easter. I feel like, don't you guys feel like Christmas just happened and now it's already like Easter? It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. I love my old one, but I guess the heat fuse blew out and I saw this one. I had tons of great reviews and opened and closes by itself, but there's no pressure adjuster that I can find. That's weird. Yeah, the only thing so every time you buy something, you're like, oh, I wish it had this. And so the next time you go to get one, it's always like, I wish that this had this. So when I got the Fusion IQ, I was like, I love it so much, but I do wish it had an automatic open. So a lot of the stalls equipment, is that what it is? Yeah. Have the automatic feature. This one does not. It has all the other like bells and whistles, but it doesn't have the automatic open, which I wish it did, because sometimes I'll be over there and then it'll beep and I'm like, running back and forth, which whatever, but you know, just stuff, the things to make life easier. Just like this, this is my favorite machine, but I wish it had an automatic cutter because you have to cut every time it comes off the machine. You can't have everything, right? First time I seen you working, are you self-taught or did you get formal training? I am actually, well, first of all, welcome and thank you for watching. I am self-taught. So that's what my YouTube channel started from, was just kind of showing everybody that you can do this even if you're not professional. You can teach yourself. I've taught myself everything I know. And so I like to teach you guys like stuff that I've taught myself how to do. from scratch. That makes life a little bit easier. And just kind of, a lot of patterns are very confusing. And so when I first started, patterns would confuse the crap out of me. So I would just kind of, you know, sit there and think about it and then kind of do it my own way and come up with an easier, simpler way to do things, and come out with the same finish. So that's kind of where my YouTube began. And then just from there, I just started creating and doing other things. So I just come on here and work with you guys. Like today I'm just doing orders, but I used to do like tutorials and stuff like that. I want to get back into that. I just haven't found the right time to do that. Again, it's just like anything else. You just have to do it and start. That way you can continue. Because if you just keep saying, I don't have time, or I'm going to make time, but I can't, it never happens. So I got to be the one to just be like, okay, we're going to do this. So I think I'm going to start doing just random tutorials again, or maybe even like I thought about even just picking out random patterns on, you know, online or on Etsy that you guys like choose to make, and then just hopping on and doing it with you guys, showing you guys like how I would do it. Would that be interesting? Like picking out a pattern and just making it from scratch with you guys. I've thought about doing that because there's only so much that I make as a business. I don't do everything. So I think that would be fun to just do whatever with you guys. I think I've already pretty much shown you guys everything that I make for my business anyway. All right, I was thinking about doing that. I thought that would be fun too, and it would just be a way for me to not have to like think about too much, I guess, on what to do a tutorial on. Just kind of pick something and go with it. And we can all learn and do it together. And then I could like analyze it and figure out like what I would do differently, because patterns are difficult. They're confusing sometimes. Kind of have to think outside the box when you make stuff. Some people pattern makers are very, very good, and they explain them very well. Some of them are more difficult. So it's hard for beginners to comprehend what they're trying to tell them to do. Waistbands and cuffs and stuff like that used to confuse me when I first started. And you just have to think about them a different way. But you also have to apply them the same way every time you make something. So like every single time I make my bell bottoms or my leggings or my bummies, I sew the body together, but I leave it inside out. I don't flip it right side out. So I always apply my waistbands the same exact way on all of my items. Also, different patterns have different measurements for elastic waistbands. I use the same measurement of my elastic waistband for my skirts, for my leggings, for anything that has an elastic waistband. I have a size chart and I use the same exact measurements for all of them. It doesn't matter what the item is. If a 12 to 18 month wears this size elastic waistband, why would it be different for a different pattern? Like, I don't know, that's just how I think. And that's how I've made all of my patterns. And I've never once had anyone complain that the sizing was wrong or off. I do know that my rompers run big, but that's because they're an Aram style romper, so they're supposed to be a little bigger and baggier, but I explain that in my description. So always make sure you're explaining things in your description so that people know to size up or down. But it's just little things like that. So cuffs, cuffs are always upside down. I'm sorry, cuffs are always right side up with the raw edges facing up. It's probably confusing me talking about it right now, but I know in my head that when I do cuffs, they're always a certain way because I do them the same for everything. And same thing for waistbands. I always put them on a certain way. So maybe I can make a video on that, explaining and showing you guys all that. But here, let me show you up close. This is one of my new prints. I haven't pressed it yet, so it's not, you know, fully done. But this is my hop print, one of my new Easter prints. I didn't get launched, but it's still super cute. I love these ones. So that is pretty much done. I just have to hem I still have to hem these, but I'm not gonna hem them yet because I'm going to finish the rest of the order. Just going to put them back in here and move on to the next one. So this one is, these are shorts, I believe, in the Honey Bunny. Where do I get my fabric? I get all of my fabric from Spoonflower. All of my clothing fabric that you guys see me using is from Spoonflower. All of my blanket fabric, the printed side I get from Spoonflower, and then the backing I get from Shannon Fabrics. It's the Luxe Cuddle, I believe is what it's called. So let me see here. What is this? Oh, these are leggings. Sorry. I was like, let's see here. I thought he had shorts, but these are leggings. These are a 4-5 legging. Let me just make sure that's the back. So again, I like to put the sizing. Yeah, so this is the front. These are a size 4-5. I go up to size 7-8, and obviously the price reflects on what size, but you can see that the back, so I'll put the tag right in the back, and I know exactly like how far down to go because of the elastic waistband. I know that it's about, I don't know, it's an inch. These are inch wide, or is this, I'm sorry, this is an 1.5 inch. Elastic waistband. So I'll go down about that much and then I'll just put the tag on. These are my DTF print tags. And I'm going to be completely raw and real with you guys like I always am. I printed these tags out. I have a tag case underneath my heat press. Has like little drawers, and I've labeled them all my tags: newborn, 0 to 3, 3 to 6, 6 to 9, all the way up to size 7-8. And I had printed those right when I got my printer, and I've cut them up and I've put them in those drawers. And those drawers, you know, they're just acrylic drawers, so they're not airtight or anything. And they've been in there for months and they're perfectly fine. They say with DTF transfers, you need to keep them in a sealed envelope with like moisture packets. So I put silica packets in all of my orders. You're supposed to keep them in a Ziploc bag in an airtight container, whatnot, so that they don't get ruined. And I recommend doing that. I'm just telling you guys that I never follow the rules, and I test out the rules, if you get what I'm saying, just so I know that if it happens, this is why. But yeah, I have had all of my tags in those drawers for months, and I still use them every day, and nothing has happened. They haven't peeled off. They haven't, like, nothing. So anyway, I was like, I'm not gonna print out sizes every single time I have an order. So I just did a mass thing of it, and I cut them up and I put them in those drawers, and I've had them ever since, and they've been great. So I test out the limits. Can I see the back of the pants? Yeah, give me 1 second. Let me just sew this real fast. That would be fun to sew something together, placemats or costumes. That would be so fun, Sonia. Okay. So this is the front, this is the back, and this is the tag that I just ironed on. Sorry, the lighting. And then it's already cool, so I can just peel it off. And then it goes like that, and you can't even feel it. It's just like on there. But that's what they look like. I don't know. And then the front. Is that what you wanted to see? Hey Mandy, the cruise was awesome. I was telling everyone it was awesome. It was for the kids. They loved it. They're already asking when they can go back, which is a huge plus that they loved it. But it was one of those things where it was like, okay, now I need a vacation from that vacation because it was so much activity and being with kids for so long that I'm like, okay, now I need a vacation. But no, it was great. They loved it. It was fun. And it was definitely Disney, all Disney. It was awesome. I've never been like a Disney freak, like, you know, like the ones who like just go all out about Disney. I love Disney and I go to Disneyland. But this is meant, that cruise is meant for Disney lovers. So if you are a Disney lover, go on the Disney cruise. Don't worry, I have trash cans everywhere. I have a trash can here, I have a trash can here, I have a trash can down there. I have them everywhere. My husband makes fun of me because I have trash cans literally everywhere. Because I'm a go with the flow. I don't have like a specific like side that I do things on. So if I feel like cutting with and then throwing it out this side, I throw it this way. If I want to throw it that way, I throw it that way. Yes, we always need a vacation from the vacation. Yes. Yes, we do. Them kids, man. They like passed out at night though. Like, so there's a show that they put on every single night, like a Disney show that they do. And it's so fun for the kids, but it doesn't start until like 8 o'clock. So that's their bedtime. And then traveling around like to the different places that we went, the time differences were different. So they were so tired, but they wanted to see these shows. So we kept them up and we did the shows with our whole family. It was awesome. And then by the end, they were just like zombies. So they passed out right away. Some mornings they slept in, but some mornings they didn't. But it was awesome. Definitely something that you need to do like at least once. I don't know if we'll ever do it like again like that. Because it is crazy expensive, especially the way that we did it. But it was worth it. The kids loved it. We are Disney lovers and we've been to Disney, but not on the cruise. We'll have to do one. Yes. And like the way that they do it, it's so cool because like you get on and you have like every family is assigned like certain waiters and like for their breakfast, lunch, and dinners. So you have the same people every time you go to breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They're the ones that serve you, which is really cool because they get to know your family. So the whole time that we were there, they knew us by name. They knew what we like to drink. They knew what the kids like to eat. They always served the kids first. So as soon as you get there, you order your kids' meals, and then the kids get fed first. So by the time you get your food, the kids are like onto their dessert or whatever, and the kids are taken care of. So they're all about the kids. A crazy part is that so they have a kids club, which is what they're like known for because it's this huge thing that they do. It's so big. They have different sections for different ages of kids. And this is just for the younger kids. They also have like a teen area and a preteen area. But for the younger kids, when we took them there, there's different areas. They have like a Toy Story room. They have like a video game room. They have all kinds of different rooms for them, and the kids love it. So we dropped our kids off there one day, and we went to go pick them up, and 3 of our kids, because we went with my in-laws as well, and so my brother and sister-in-law, they have 4 kids as well, and we have 4 kids. So there's 8 kids. 4 of our kids went to the game room or the kids club, and we went to go pick up 3 of them. And 3 of them, or I'm sorry, we picked up 4 of them. 3 of them were in one room together, so they all came to get dropped out. And then Andrew was, of course, Andrew, he's always doing his own thing. So they're like, okay, we need to find Andrew. He's somewhere else. And she looked down and she goes, oh, he's in such and such room coloring. And I'm like, how did you know that? And they have to wear these wristbands and there's cameras all around. And she's like, we have 273 kids in this room right now and we have cameras everywhere. So we literally just input his name and his watch band that he wears that's locked on his wrist literally detects everywhere he's at. So they have eyes on him at all times. I'm like, what? I was in shock. I'm like, that is amazing. Like they knew exactly where he was. And at all times, too. It's like, holy cow. So it's pretty cool. Disney is their like own, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just amazing how they can do that for all those kids. So it was an adventure, but it was fun. And then, of course, I have 2 teenagers who, are older, 15 and 17. And so I had to like occupy them too. They also had a great time. So if you have older kids, they loved it as well. But while the kids were at the kids club, I made sure to we had spa day with the girls. We got our nails and toes done and stuff. And then we also went and had coffee at the coffee shop, and we did some things. We went swimming with dolphins. We had a beach day. We had a lot of fun. It was a great vacation. But I'm tired. I'm a tired mama. Yeah, it was definitely like, what's that saying? Like, peace of mind, just knowing that my kids were taken care of and I could leave and go do something. And then, because there are a ton of people on that boat, so I was nervous. I was like, I don't know if I want to leave them there. And then knowing that the first day, I was like, okay, we're good. But you should have seen my face when they did that. I was like, what? How do you have a camera like that detects where my child is out of all these people? It's crazy. I know I'm just rambling and working at the same time. So you guys, if you have any questions or want to see something, just let me know. My lives lately have just been fast-paced on working. I've been pretty busy with orders. I feel fortunate that I'm just getting lots of orders, but it's also like, it's kind of stressful. So I just constantly am on the grind. I was gonna video record today and put up a video. But again, I think I said this last time I went live, it's just easier for me to go live when I'm in a hurry getting orders done than it is for me to do a video. Kind of selfish, but it's true. It's so much easier just to go live for me. But if you guys want to see something, let me know. I already did that. I already did that. I already did that. Cool. All right, so this is how the leggings come together. Obviously, I still need to do the waistband, sew it down, but that's what they they're inside out right now, but that's what they look like. I need to sew the waistband down, so pretend the waistband is sewn. It'll be singed and everything, but this is the new honey bunny print. So super cute. And the way that I do this is I just tack down the side to the side with a pin or a clip. Making sure that the seams line up, just like that. And then I'll take it over to the serger and I'll serge those together. There's that. This is my other print. Oh, I didn't sew this together. Let me sew this really quick. How does the time go by so fast, you guys? I don't even understand it. Too quick. Okay. So that's the waistband. I just do a zigzag and make it, I overlap it probably like a 1/2 inch on each one after I do that. These are also leggings. She wanted checkered leggings, honey bunny leggings, and shirt. Okay. So here are the checkered ones. I'll show you guys before I start sewing so you can see it. So this is the 3rd print that I did. It's a boy one. I mean, it could be either or. It's so super cute. But that's the other one. How's the picture on the live right now? Is it okay? Is it clear? Do you still make the nursing pads on the other machine? Yes. So Barbara, I still use my old Brother Lock 1034D. It's my favorite machine for nursing pads. So yes, I still use that every time I have nursing pads to do. I keep that one up and running. I'm getting serious about upgrading to a multi-needle embroidery machine. Your thoughts on the SWF? Lori, I love my SWF. I have 2 of them. I also love my FAF. I don't think they make this one anymore, but they have the, which one is, there's this, I think it's the Ricoma. I'm not sure. That's similar to this one. They're like exactly the same. But I love them all. I love my SWF though. Yeah, I have nothing bad to say about it. I obviously with every machine there are, you know, days where you don't like them as much and days that you love them more. But every single machine that I have those days. So the SWF has a lot of different features. I only have things to say about the SWF and the FAF because those are the only machines that I've ever had. So I can't say anything about any other machine because I've never had them. So what are kinds of questions that you have about the machine that I can answer? It is the perfect machine if you're looking to do hats, ball caps, whatever you want to call them. It is excellent for that. I have had 0 issues doing that. Embroidery, perfect. You can get all the different accessories for it for different sizes of hoops. I have all the mighty hoops, different sizes, all of that. So yeah, it comes with a lot of, and it comes with so many hoops too. That is one thing that a lot of people like about it because you don't have to purchase all the different hoops. You get double of all of it. You also get a double hat hoop, which is amazing because usually most machines you have to buy the hat hoop separately. This machine comes with it plus an additional one, which is awesome. But yeah, let me know if you have any other questions on it. Your selection on fabric prints are so awesome. Thank you so much. I scroll at night when I'm looking for different ones. And sometimes I scare myself because I'm like, I feel like my prints are different than a lot of other people's in a way that I try to like make it, I don't know how to explain it. I'm not very bright. I'm more of a muted tone color. Like this has blue in it, but it's a light blue. The orange for Easter isn't bright orange like most. It is a muted kind of rusty orange color. So like my color choices are always different. And my designs are more, I think, on a, I don't know, they're not kiddish, if you want to say. Like I have a raccoon print, but it is more mature. It's a mature raccoon. I don't know how to explain it. I just try to pick different prints. I don't try to think about it too much. Whatever catches my eye, I just go with, and it's not so kiddish. and mostly more neutral. And I love prints that are, like Honey Bunny is a directional print. I love prints like this one is a non-directional print, so you don't have to think about which way the cuffs or the waistband go, because it can go either way. It's non-directional. So I love my non-directional prints where you don't have to think about it. You just go with the flow. What's the weight on the SWF? I'm really not sure. I know I have the manual on it. If you just look it up on Sewing Machines Plus, it'll tell you. But I should have it here. I have the sheet right here. Hold on. Let's see here. It says, does it say? It just gives me the dimensions of the machine. It doesn't give me a weight. But I think if you go to the website on SWF, go to Sewing Machines Plus and look up the SWF, it should tell you. But on my spec sheet, it just has the dimensions. So that is all. That's all the info I have. It says 10.5. There's a 10.5 inch touchscreen panel. It's 13 by 8 embroidery filled. It's 12 needles. Has a smart system. All the different features. So if you have questions on it, I can give you the spec sheet or answer the questions on that. But yeah, I don't know the weight. It doesn't say that. Any tension issues? I have heard about tension issues on another brand of machine. I haven't had tension issues, honestly. The only issue I ever really had was on this second one and not on that one. Like I said before, they're the same exact machines, but every single machine is different, even if they are the same exact machine. You can have the same settings and they stitch different. So you have to just adjust each one to your liking on stitches and stuff. So I never had tension issues, but I did have where it would cut after your design and leave too much thread, so that when it went to go stitch out the next design or letter or whatever it was stitching, there would be leftover thread, so I'd have to cut it. So you just go into that setting and change the length of cut. I don't know the exact term. It's on the machine. Can't think right now about it. But yeah, you just have to change the different cut features on it. But there's a panel in there where you can change all those settings. But I haven't had any tension issues. But when I first got it, I practiced stitching out stuff, and then I would change the tension on it. I use the whole third, a third, a third rule. So I make sure that there's a third showing on each side of the thread, if that makes sense. And if it's not, then I just adjust the tension. But yeah, I haven't had issues on that. I have to hop off here in about 15 minutes, guys, but I will be back on when I get back. So I'll probably be back on about 12:45 to finish up, and then I'll have to hop off again to go pick up my kids from school around 2. So I'll have about an hour, a little over an hour with you guys again when I get back. Today's a live day, so I know I don't go live for weeks, and then I'll do a live like 2 or 3 times in a day. It's kind of just how I roll. I just pick a day, and that's the day I'm doing it. And I know you guys said you don't care if my kids are here if I go live, but I was gonna do that one time. But then I'm like, it is way too hard. Like they are constantly needing something, a snack, or they want to do this or that, and I wouldn't be able to be on live with them. At least not at this point in their age. Thank you for your feedback on that. I appreciate your help. Of course, always. This time is so perfect for me in South Africa. Most of your lives I rewatch afterwards. Aw, thank you, Barb. So like morning time? I didn't realize you were in South Africa. That's crazy. What time is it for you right now? I haven't done a video in months. I don't even know if I remember how to edit. I just haven't had the time to do that. However, I'm supposed to be getting it today. I switched over to iPhone. I have Droid right now, but I switched over to iPhone. But I kept my phone, the one I'm using right now, I'm keeping it so that I can basically have a phone, but then also I'm using this so I can actually record and do more things with this phone and then still have my other phone handy. So I'll be able to do more after that, after I get my phone. Wow, okay. 7:30. So we are, what time is it here? We're 9 hours apart. I'm really bad at math, but I think that's what it comes to. So these outfits that I've sewn on the live so far have matching shirts. So like these leggings right here, I have a super cute hip hop or whatever DTF print that this customer is going to make for their son, and it matches these pants perfectly. So what I'm trying to do now is most of my prints have like a matching embroidery print or some sort of something that you can make a top with, because I like to do whole outfits, and I've incorporated the DTFs. So now whenever I buy my prints, so like I bought this print, I searched for DTFs that match it, or I just create my own. For the, I'll show you in 1 second, for this honey bunny print, let me show you real quick. I made it myself. I'm not very artistic. Hands, like drawing myself. But sometimes I can come up with something, something simple. So let's show you these since they're already done. Well, almost done. So these are the leggings. And then I made this DTF, so these are the leggings, and then I made this DTF print to kind of go with it. So pretend this is a shirt to go with it. So cute. Tell me if you like. I just kind of made that up on the fly because I couldn't find anything to match it. So I just thought that was super cute to go together. And then this is the girl one. So this doesn't match the pants that I'm making, but for a girl, I thought if they had a shirt, it would match their brother wearing these pants that I'm making right now. So that's super cute. And then I got, Where's the other one? For this one, let me show you. If I have it. Give me one sec, I'm over here. So this one, I just have the print to show you, but remember this one that I just did? So this is the print, and then I made this to go with it. So it's the hop with the daisies, and then this one says, don't worry, be hoppy with the daisies. So can you imagine that with the bell bottoms? So cute. So I try to make the top for every print that I have. And I don't think I have a, yeah, I don't have a print of, maybe I do. Let me check. I always like to do samples on here, so I might have a sample real quick of, maybe? I don't know. Probably not, because I want to show you. Where did I put them all? I don't know where it's at, but it's so cute. And it matches these pants, but I don't have it on me. I'll have to find it. I can show you guys later after I find it. Hey, hey, perfect match, cute, beautiful, you're very creative. Aw, thank you. It's really hard when I'm not artsy like that, so it's really hard for me to like draw. But this one I can't find is so cute. I think I already sent it out. But it's the same checkered everything. It's so cute. My alarm's gonna go off soon. So when I hop off here, you guys, I'll be back on, and then I'll be back on at like 12:30, something like that. My time. Mess that up. All right. So now for this order, I just have to we'll have to do the finishing touches, like hemming and stuff, but there's a shirt right here that matches. So she wanted the matching dolman tee. So the dolman tee, and what I did with this was I made it more boyish because the dolman tee has a like rounded bottom. So I just made it a square bottom. So it's more boyish instead of girly, I guess. Super cute either way, but you know. Okay. So I just need to do the waist for those. Let's just sew this body piece together so that I can get the tag put on. Okay. So there's the top. So I made the bottom like square. I still got to put the cuffs on and everything. That's just the body. So what I do now is I'm going to fold this in. That's going to be the hemming on the body. I'm going to put the tag back here so that I have a tag on here. Of course, I turned that off, or it shut off on its own. That's the only thing. I like how things auto shut off, but then it's like, I still need to use you, so why are you shutting off? I was wondering if you were back at work yet. I hope the cruise was awesome. Hey, Linda. Yes, the cruise was amazing. And yes, I am back to work, full throttle. I got back to lots of work. So yes, work, work, work. And it was awesome. Cruise was amazing. I need a vacation though from that, but yes. These are the cuffs. That was the neckband that I just did. Alexa off. Sorry if that turned any of your guys' on or off. All right, let's finish this up. And then, like I said, whoever was here, I'm gonna hop off of here because my husband's taking me to lunch today. So we're gonna go to lunch and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna come back on live. So if you guys are back and wanna join me again, I'm gonna just continue doing what I've been doing. I have a lot more to go. So that was just this one basket that we did. I have this basket to do. I have this to do. I have all these to do, but we have limited time. So today we are doing, I'm gonna get off right now, go to lunch. I'm gonna come back. I'll be on for like another probably hour, maybe a little more than that. And then I'll probably have to come back out and work tonight because I have a lot of orders. So if you want to come join me, I will be back on. Just drop that. If not, you can watch the replay. She's like, there's nothing to turn off. Oh, you're sorry. Always. Excuse me. I know whenever I'm talking to my friend on the phone and I like I don't want to say her name again because she'll start talking to you, but she's always like talking on the other end. It's so funny. So this is the neckband. It's super tiny. And trust me, this is a size 4-5. When you get into like the small sizes, this little neckband is so tiny. It's like always hard to make super even. This is the hardest part because it's so skinny. That's why I mark it 4 times. You don't have to, but I like it like super, super even, so I do. Okay, those are done. Size 4-5 right here. I love these tags because they're just embedded in the print and they're tagless, so it's nice. Have a great lunch. It's not too late, I'll jump back on. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna get off of here as soon as I'm done with this. But I will hopefully see you guys in a little bit. I'll be back on in a couple hours. So have a good break, have a good work day, whatever you guys are doing, and I'll see you guys soon. Okay? Thank you all for being here, and I'll see you later. Bye guys, thanks for being here with me.